Joe, that felt like a hard-fought win, just to sum up those 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was. It was difficult. We knew that they'd come and make it tough for us because our previous game against them, they sat off, they banked off in a low block and frustrated us, so we expected it. It just took us a long time to get into the game. It's stuff that we spoke about at pre-match, that we need to move the ball quickly, we need to shift it side to side, don't get caught too high too early, taking too many touches where they can jump out and press. I thought there was huge improvements from last week in terms of quality and possession. We knew we'd have lion's share of the ball, so that helped us to get confidence a little bit early. But you can see when we're good, when it clicks and we do things that we do really well individually, that has a massive effect on the team. And I've said that to the players, and that they need to take a little bit of responsibility to be able to, know what the game needs, know what they do really well and bring it a little bit early. Now, you're not waiting until 60, 70 minutes because, again, the subs had a massive impact that came onto the pitch. Cammy comes on and scores a goal that really just settles us. We can't wait to get settled until we go 1-0 up. We need to settle earlier into the game than that. So, yeah, weren't too pleased going into half-time with, the lack of chances that we created and didn't really test the goalkeeper at any stage. You can see the difference in the second half. We always knew it'd take time, but most important thing today was getting through this round and, coming away 2-0. It was comfortable in the end, so we just need to make sure that we're doing that earlier in the game.
Did you feel the longer the game went on, your quality would eventually tell?
Yeah, absolutely. That was the messages that we said at half-time. If the game continues like this, they're not going to be happy playing in that low block and struggling to get out for 90 minutes. There'll be a lapse in concentration at some point. But we needed to make sure that we concentrated on what we weren't doing too good and, our intensity levels. I said to the players that we were playing in like gear 2 and gear 3 for the whole time. We weren't really changing levels. We weren't really changing up the gears and down the gears to slow it down and go again. There was no real high intense energy action, so that's something that we needed to bring a little bit more in the second half, and we did, to be fair to us. So it was about improving. We needed to be better than what we were last week, and I felt like we were in large parts.
And just a word on Camille, what a strike to break the deadlock.
Yeah, it was a great strike. Camille's she's done that for us time and time again. What you're going to get from her when she comes on. She's got bags of energy. And I think it's rightly so that she comes knocking on my door again because she's doing this week in, week out. She's an absolute joy. She's a dream to coach. We give information, she takes it on board, she tries to be better. There's no sulking, there's no shoulders down, there's no letting it beat her up. She's got a great attitude, she's a joy to have in the squad, and I'm delighted that she managed to get us a goal today.
Yeah, and just on the game overall, is there merit in that old phrase that is just about getting through a cup tie?
Yeah, it was grinding it out. I think that was the thing for us today. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. They was going to come and frustrate us, as I said earlier. But we needed to get through the tie. We needed to make sure that we were improving on last week, and I think we did in large parts. We needed to get the win and try and get that done in 90 minutes, and that's what we did. So, yeah, at the end of the day, we got there in the end and into the next round.